What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Alright, that guy is really annoying. I could not kill him. If you have a good spell or ranged weapon that you have upgraded, you can probably kill him pretty easily with that, but I'm just not going to bother for now because all I have is a short bow, and I don't have any spells to attune, or rather I have spells I can attune. Hate that rune. I will go in there in a minute. But this guy's kind of annoying too. In fact, I think... Yeah. Alright, now I will show you a trick in a minute. You want him to attack this wall. Alright, come on. But the problem is, it's really dangerous to do so. Alright, so he will break it down for you. Now, in New Game Plus, it's already knocked down. But in New Game, you need to have him do it. Nope, roll. Good. Nope. And that didn't work. Alright. It did 2 attacks where I thought he would do just 1, so... Alright, so these guys are still pretty dangerous, even though they're not quite as dangerous as they used to be. Okay, so I thought there were 3 items in here. Alright, so Radiant Life Gems, Smooth and Silky Stone, Torch, Soul of Lost Undead, Old Knight Pike, and Great Shield. Alright, so the guys down there also, I forgot to mention this, so they drop, the lizards, they drop 1 small Titanite, 1 large Titanite, and 1 Pale Stone. So that's what I got from both of those. Alright, so there is a chest down here, but you do have to drop down into the poison. Why are you using a torch? But yeah, you have to drop down in the poison, so if you don't have any healing items, I would really recommend that you don't come down here because you'll probably die. Let's go ahead and use a common fruit and come down here, and don't worry, I can't see either. That's just the way it's meant to be. So, oh, looks like we have a friend that we didn't have before. I would recommend doing what I just did and just running past him, because he'll probably follow you up here. But I would not want to fight him in poison. That doesn't seem like it would be a good time. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to come up after us. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to complain about that. Alright, so let's use a life gem. And go into this horrible, horrible place. Alright, yes. So, these guys are very damaging. And you have the little guys right like that guy. I would recommend killing them first chance you get, because they are actually the dangerous ones, because they will block your retreat path. But you want to go like I'm going now, kind of kite them along, and then, you know, have them fall down here, and then just fight them along that path. Alright. So I wouldn't recommend blocking them too much, because they do drain your stamina, but you don't want to get hit either. So you can just kind of draw out their attacks like that, and then back up a little bit, and then attack them. This is where the lunging attack really shines, because it allows you to go forward a good amount. Oh, and that's dangerous. Okay. So attack once won't roll off. Oh, and it looks like we have one below us, which is always kind of dangerous. I would not recommend using a weapon that only has a side-to-side attack, just because you will hit this wall right here. So, just be careful what weapon you have equipped when you come in here, because this is not easy. I've done this so many times that usually I can pull it off pretty well, but I actually expected to get hit there. But I've died a lot of times in this room, so, and I'm sure anyone who's played will tell you they have too. This is probably one of the more dangerous routes in the game, to be quite honest. That was a little risky, but not that bad. Alright, so that is how you clear that room. You just kite them around, you know, don't worry about engaging them all at once because then you're probably going to die. I'm surprised there aren't more bloodstains in here, to be quite honest. Because there's usually bloodstains like covering the entire floor. There's only 3 here. And it looks like they got trapped, so... Yep, that's how you should handle it. Alright, Simpleton Spice. Not bad. Okay, what have we got in here? And there's a lot of items in here. Large Titanite Shard. That really make this worth it. But it is optional. You don't have to come in here. Okay, Large Soul Brave Warrior. Radiant Life Gem. This is the way out. Sounds like somebody's back there. Skeptic Spice. Okay, some more spell uses. Now, there used to be a Crystal Lizard. Okay, it looks like there's these guys here. Prisoner's Hood. Okay. I'm not seeing a lizard here this time. And apparently a bunch of people went ahead and killed themselves there. Which I'm sure they were really kicking themselves for, because to go through all that, petrified something. Okay. I think there used to be a branch of Yore up here. So it's maybe not as good to go through there now as it used to be. But it's still fairly decent. Okay. And I'm surprised I haven't gotten invaded yet, because this used to be a big invasion point. Alright. There's something I wanted to look at, but I don't remember what it was now. These guys are pretty annoying. It's a Pyromancer, wasn't it? Alright, so these guys are really good, to farm for large Titanite shards. And they're pretty easy to backstab, so they're not that hard to kill. So where's the Pyromancer that is shooting at us? Oh, he's way, or she is way the heck up there. Okay, so nothing we can really do about that. Oh, hello. You weren't here before. But let's go ahead and kill you. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up here first. I'm not going to worry about those items just yet. Alright, so that guy will poison himself by breaking through. Oh, are you not going to get poisoned now? Oh, no, he is poisoned. Okay. So he's pretty easy to just get rid of. Titanite Shard. But they drop large Titanite Shards. Maybe they drop both. There's a lot more pots in this room than there were. And if you're on New Game Plus, there's going to be an extra guy right here that you need to worry about. So just keep an eye on that. I don't think that guy was here originally. Now, what makes these guys dangerous is that tracking. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. As in, they start their attack and they can just rotate around and, you know, I think it's a little silly, personally, to be honest. Alright. So they've added a lot of those Pyromancers around, which is something you have to keep an eye on. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and go this way first, because if we're going to have to deal with the Pyromancer up there, I don't want to be down there in the poison and have to deal with that. Alright, now these guys are nasty too, so just keep in mind they're there. They're not going to do much, direct damage to you, but the poison will do exactly that. Alright, so let's just take a poison loss. There's an item back here, Skeptic Spice. Always nice to have. Even if you aren't a caster, later it can help you out if you pick up some heals or something. So, alright, we'll just get rid of you. Alright, so that's a bit different. I'll explain what's going on with that in a minute. But I actually kind of like that change. There's not as many of those big hammer guys around here, which is a little unfortunate because this makes it much harder to farm for shards. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still an ambush, but maybe not quite as big of an ambush as it was. How did we actually kill the other one? Okay. Alright. You know what? I don't think I actually... Oops. I thought I had my shield up. Crap. Anyway, now that I think of it, I don't think I actually ever opened that chest back by Gavilan in the last episode. So I'm going to have to go back and do that. That was really unfortunate. Alright, so there's that lizard. And he's going to attack us from up there. Which can be periodically bad. I was going to say there's a decent chance that he actually hits us. I mean, decent relative chance. Oh, I didn't mean to use Master's Flask. I wanted to use a life gem on that. I was going to say there's a chance that we can get hit by it, but it's not the biggest chance in the world. Ow. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and come through here. Attack this guy. And I'm actually surprised we didn't get hit by that. Not cool. Like I said, they can kill you pretty quickly. So they're really strong. That's the Pyromancer that did that. Which I lost a few souls, but I didn't have that many, so I'm not really worried about it too much. We kind of need to use an effigy here pretty soon. But I'm gonna wait until we get to the boss. And actually, these guys are also fairly easy to stagger, so that's not that bad. Sunbro Covenant is down here. I'm not going to join them quite yet. Although I might. I probably won't do that kind of stuff on camera though. Maybe I can do like a compilation of different fights that I, get into. But it might even be worth it to just run up there and bypass that guy. I should probably just be luring him back like I did in the first one. But anyway, along my previous train of thought. A little scatterbrained at the moment. But yeah, I would probably do like a compilation of Sunbro kills. Because it's a good covenant to have, but at the same time, it's just doing the bosses over and over again, so. Oh, I'm running into the rock. Alright, backstab. I really need to upgrade this weapon, but I don't really have any, or many Twinkling Titanite, and I don't know that I really want to use it on this weapon, because I want to use it on weapons that are going to be later on. Alright. Yeah, you're dead. Alright. So, poison is nice in killing him, so this is a good area for Titanite shards. A decent area for Titanite shards. Alright, so let's just skip you. Kill you, because you're going to try to poison us. hate those. Alright, so probably a better idea to just pull the bottom guy back then. That running by can work. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these. Oh, we actually have 24. That's quite a few to have this early on. Alright, so since we're right here at the bonfire, let's just go ahead and do this. Now we'll be invaded. Alright, so let's head back. Once again. And really, this is Dark Souls. Making mistakes, learning from them. Repeat. 3 and 4, and there's going to be an attack soon. That actually takes a really long time to get down here. The other one lands probably about the same time that he casts the next one. Alright, he's just going to die. Alright, so we'll be a little bit more cautious this time. Let's lure this guy back here through the pots. And have funky camera angles. Alright, so he's nice and poisoned, so... Oh! Yeah, we poisoned ourselves. Alright, so let's do this. And not unequip our shield because that wasn't what I meant to do. Alright, so we've got the life gem. Alright. So we'll play this a little bit more cautiously. Don't need to worry about that guy. You gonna attack? Alright, so the downfall of those is that they attack very slowly, but they also do a lot of damage. So, we've already been over there. Alright, so these guys, they teach you about the future of what you'll face. Yeah, we'll go ahead and summon them. Alright, so we're going to go right in there. This boss is actually really easy. We're going to break these pots that are hanging from the ceiling. And then we'll have nice little bait to run around. And that big slug thing over there will go after them. Alright, so that's one of your sun bros over there. Oh, and... Oh, actually, I got pretty lucky with that. Alright, so... it's actually not called the Sunbro Covenant, but that's just kind of what the community has ended up calling them, so... but they are helpers that will come in, and they're that nice golden color as opposed to the white that you normally see. And they get special stuff from being in that covenant and helping people kill bosses, so... Alright, so let's bow to our friend over there. And we've got a demon soul. Alright, so if you don't break those pots, they'll come after you. If they... the boss will come after you. If not, if you do break the pots, then the boss will actually chase around those little slave people. Which is unfortunate for them, but probably a better end than just steeping in poison that's corrupting them, so... I don't know. I mean, that's kind of terrible, right? But at the same time, it's like... I don't know. It's a game. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, poor creature. Alright, so... You're dead. You're horrible. I hate you. Alright, so I'm probably going to spend some time dying. And trying to pull this off. Oh, hey, look at that. Did it the first time. Nice. Alright. Actually, I think that door might be a little wider than it used to be. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was more narrow. Hello. Oh. Not cool. Come on. Oh, wow. Alright. So you're gonna do just one attack there. Alright, that's fine. One attack. And I'll just do it this way. This is the more traditional way. I was gonna try to get a backstab on him, but just kill him. Yes, there is a pressure plate right there, and it will kill you. But you also need to worry about this guy, because these guys are kind of nasty. I mean, they're really, really quick, so you have to watch them. But people will come up to here and expect it to come from my head, but it'll come from behind and kill them. Alright, so maybe it's not the best thing to run around with all these souls on me, but it's fine. Alright, so again, trap. Don't worry about that. Or ambush, I guess you should say. Alright, he's dead. And we've got an item over here. Okay, now there are several Titanite shards. Nice. And what have we got in here? Heavy crossbow +3 and heavy bolts. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, so from here, we will go down here and explore this other area. Alright, so now that area out there is not... Oh, that was luck. That was complete luck. I will not try to claim otherwise. That area, if you try to walk on it, you'll just die because you'll fall into an abyss of nasty poison. Alright, so let's go ahead and run down here. Run past the door. Probably better... Oh, not ×2. Nice. And clear that up. Oh, Lucatiel's in here. Interesting. There used to be some nasty things in here. Hello, Lucatiel.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you. By way of an apology.
Nice.
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. The curse is doing its work upon me. I am frightened. Terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me? I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse. If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him. If only someone...
Okay, so another sad chapter on the story of Lucatiel. I don't know about this now. It used to fill an area that you could use to cleanse and heal yourself. Yeah, I don't... So I assume it opens... Yeah, it definitely opens up a wall here. But is it worth it? Yeah, I don't even have a lockstone, so I can't tell you. I was going to go ahead and use it just so you guys would know of any change that may have happened. Yeah, I want you to poison yourself and chase them. I used to be two of these guys down here. but apparently not anymore. And remember, there's another guy out there, so I'm just kind of being cautious and fighting him in here. Maybe that's not the most cautious thing to do. So there used to be a guy that came out of here. Oh, yep, there you are. Ow. Yeah, and they do throw poison daggers at you, so let me just watch out for that. Alright. Hello. So I know you're there. Okay. And there's the backstab. Not with these souls. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I'd like you guys to know what's down there. But, yeah, not with these ones. I mean, it's not that much. It's only like 19,000. But, oh, did I just waste poison moss? Ow. Alright, so here's our Estus Flask, which is what I meant to use a second ago. And not the poison moss. Alright, there's the backstab. I'll take most of his health off, and then I'll just take it up. Finishing him off when he rises up. Yeah. I'll come back to that later. And do a, just a wrapping up the area episode, probably. And just pick up a few things that I didn't pick up in the first time through. That way we don't risk our souls or anything like that. Alright. And one more hit. There we go. And I went ahead and fought him here since we already killed his friend. Alright, so there was a chest up here that I realized I didn't actually get because I died up here. Ow. Oh, right. You. Now, those guys are pretty easy to stagger, so just keep that in mind, but don't be too eager to take them on, because they can tech probably a lot faster than you can. So just keep that in mind and play it safe with those. Because if there's anything that kills you in this area, it's probably going to be one of those, if not a pyromancer. Alright, so let's have our shield out this time. Oh, and looks like we have poison this time. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to use my common fruit. Darn it. Alright, so really messing up my item usage here. And we get a torch. Yay. I was kind of hoping that had changed in its loot, but it hadn't. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode a little bit early. Not that much early, but you know what? Let's go ahead and spend our souls, and then that'll bring us up to our usual time. So let's head back to Majula. Maybe we can do... Actually... What kind of upgrades? No, I've got some souls that I can use for some upgrades later on. And this is actually one of the more rare ways that you'll find her. Although I seem to find her this way fairly often for some reason. But this is something that's been commented about her. This is one of the very few carefree instances that you see Shan-a-lot. You know, she's just kind of waving her feet back and forth, and she seems okay with the world. But most of the time, you see her just kind of looking off into the distance, so... I think it's kind of interesting. So.
Bearer of the curse. See.
Alright, so let's go ahead and level up. And... Let's go ahead and add a couple into Vitality just to bring it up a little bit. And... Do we want... Oh, we don't have enough souls anyway. Alright, so I'm going to spend what we have left probably upgrading the sword that we're using, but I'm going to do that next episode. And not today, so you'll probably see that tomorrow. Alright, So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.